I accidentally hadn't hit record on my local recording, so maybe I don't got it. Oh, don't crash into things. This is a really squirrely light tank. This is a very fast-paced light tank, and I always give it a little bit of the premium ammo because it really... If you're going to go out in this tank, you might as well punch stupidly hard because it's just fun. Okay, so this game, unlike what I have been playing mostly, World of Warships, is way more fast-paced, and so it will be a little bit more difficult for my brain to do two things at once and talk and play and look at the chat and stuff, but I'll do my best. This is practice. I'm practicing. Right now, we've got a... Oh, that's an AI player. I think on these lower tiers... Whoa! That is also an AI. When you don't have as many human players, like all of these guys are just AI tanks. So I'm not too concerned about them because they're idiot AIs. Yeah, I guess on these lower tiers and at this time of day, this is something I'm going to have to work out. Look at that! Just look at that! Look at that. I have to remember what the reload button is. For so long when I was playing this game, I didn't know what reload was. Imagine if that was a real player. It would go similarly. Oh yeah, this isn't as fun when it's just the AI. Look at this idiot. See, like, I should have reloaded. Yep, you bounced off, Mr. Blobby. Ah, screw it. Let's just wrap this one up. It's depressing. We are somehow losing. Oh, I'm the only one that's gotten any kills. You know, it's entirely possible that my team are also AIs. Looks like the medium tank over there has been screwed. Hello. You'll just have to wait for me to reload, my friend. Oh, he's doing some damage now that he's close to me. Just wait there a second. God, it's sad. It's sad. Alright, let's have a look at these teams. Yeah, I think, besides maybe Ironclad 2014 is a person, a real person, I think everyone else is AI. That's just depressing, man. We'll pull out a higher tier tank that will actually have some freaking human players in a minute. That sucks. I don't mind a couple of AI players in the game, and they're usually like, they're often some of the most helpful players. Yes, I'll find us another one. This is depressing. Oh man. Oh hello, you're a bit tougher. Let me just run away for a sec here. Ooh, swing around. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'm done. I'm done for. Whoa. I got killed by an AI. God damn. Yeah, was there anyone on their team that was a person? I'm not sure. Maybe Maya Check 4116 might have been a person. Every single one. Oh, like, nobody knows I'm a dog. John War Gaming, Flank and Shoot. They're all AIs. Let's get into a game with real people. Wait, hang on a minute. What was that? What just pops up? I saw something pop up in my chat. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a person. It was some kind of banner. I'm still new to Twitch. I'm learning things. Tell you what I am learning. It's a bit cold today, and I'm in my like office shed thing. So I thought I'd maybe put on my really warm top, and now I'm a bit too warm. Have I made a terrible mistake? Okay. Screw that. Let's pull out something higher up. Let's pull out something, I don't know, an 8 is a pretty common higher level tank that you're going to get actual people playing the game on. What should I pull out? Maybe, let me have, you know what, I saw my low there. Now, I remember looking up how to pronounce this. It's not pronounced low, it's pronounced completely different. And I can't remember what the pronunciation is. It's a heavy German tank. I wish I could remember what the pronunciation is. I need to look it up off stream and find out. But I'm just going to call it a low for now. Ah, man, it's bothering me because I remember it's completely different. It's something else. Anyway, this is quite a slow tank. But it's pretty powerful. It's pretty fun to play. You better watch out, guys. Whoa, I just hit that thing. Did I just hit that? Didn't I? Yeah, look at that. My gun goes through that. Well, I'm going to look at the players this time and see if they're all bots. They shouldn't be. I've never really had that problem. Hey, hang on a minute. Your followers' goal... Oh! Someone followed me! That's what it was. Ah, oh, how did I miss that? I'm so sorry. Ah, oh, how did I miss that? Queertos666. Thank you very much. I don't like asking people to follow. Even though I probably should do it more often. Because it feels like a pushy sales thing, you know? Like I say, you should follow me. But you should, though. Well, if you like what you see. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't. But yes, thank you. It's awesome. So I've hit 10 followers. Oh, that's dope. That's so nice. Oh, I was worried because I only started streaming 2 weeks ago. And I was worried, like, am I going to get 0 viewers for 6 months or something? Like, is it going to be super depressing? I'm going to be on my own forever? Because, you know, like, Twitch is very popular and everyone wants to do a bit of streaming, right? On this particular map, there's like a sort of a castle area up to the left. I'm going to go over there, but let me just let these guys pass. It's kind of, it's polite for the bigger, slower tanks to just kind of let the nippier ones past. There's a Minuteman. Minuteman's a great tank. I've got a Minuteman. Look at that golden barrel. Minuteman is a fantastic tank. I kind of want to follow him. I am pretty slow, though. I mean, when a Minuteman is outpacing you, he's not a fast tank either. I am not the speediest of tanks. Where is our artillery going? He might be headed down here to get a good position to hide and shoot from. That's going to be interesting. Let's have a look. So, yeah, I'm seeing... the people that have the little computers next to their names are playing on PlayStation, I believe. And I don't think we have any AI players in this game. This is all real people. Good. Oh, I'm sorry I missed the follow thing. I gotta be more on the ball. I need to add like a custom sound effect instead of the default one that comes with the Streamlabs overlay thingy so that I can hear it a bit better. That's what I need to do. Because I hear like studio audio coming out of my headphones, so I should hear the little thing that pops up. I hope it did pop up. This is my first time really testing this. Hang on. Bellerophon, that's a tank I don't want to mess with. Angle myself to him a little bit, but as you can see, he's able to hurt me. I'm able to hurt him as well. But, you know, I'm not thrilled about what's going on here. I'd really rather move up than just stay a bajillion miles away like this. So this game is a lot of, like, hiding in cover and coming out and just peeking out a little bit and then firing. Okay, someone's messing this guy up anyway, so let's just move up. It's a lot of, like, hiding in cover, peeking out a tiny little bit. And look at this guy getting right up in this guy's face. Yeah, this guy does have problems if he's on his own. He isn't, though. There's a Wraith up here. Alright. Yeah, I'm like vaguely remembering some of the tanks, and I remember the Bellerophon. Oh, I should point out, for those who don't play this game, the icons... Oh, good job there. How do I say good job? Great shot. So the icons for the tanks, the diamond with the 2 lines through it, or if you rather, the 3 green stripes, like this guy ahead of me, that means a heavy tank. The diamonds, like this guy up here, means a sniper tank. They're very dangerous. The two lines means a medium tank, and the 1... Oh, this is where it's all kicking off. So I would theoretically be quite able to hurt this sniper tank, because while they are powerful, and I should remember I've got like a 12-second reload. While they are powerful sniper tanks, you know, they're tank killer tanks. I need to worry about this guy. They are usually quite weak in armor. They're not like a heavy tank. They sacrifice a lot of stuff. Oh, that bounced off. Damn. Hello, Wraith. You're messing me up. You hit my engine. That's not ideal. Oh, crap. We're getting pushed on here real bad. Hello. Let me hit you right in the skirt. Probably... Oh, I'm done for. I got one more shot off and it bounced. I like to hit other tanks in the pants. That's what I remember. Like, hitting them right between the legs, down here, down low, is often a weak spot on the armor. Not this time, though. Wow, I was one of the first 2 players to get killed. If you look at the minimap, though, I feel like they really did, like, They really did roll over us in this corner of the map, which is unfortunate. But that said, I've not played this game for a while, so it's probably my own ineptitude there. God, I am getting warm. It's 13.3 degrees in here now. Have you ever noticed, right, how, like 15 degrees, for example, 15 degrees Celsius, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit at the moment, sorry. I don't really know how to convert. But like 15 can be a very comfortable temperature, or it can be a very cold temperature. It's really bizarre how it can be both. You can have a warm 15 or a cold 15. You can have a warm 18 or a cold 18. It's really bizarre. It's the same temperature, but it's warmer or it's colder. I guess it depends on like how damp it is, how breezy it is, kind of thing. And also like how long, like, is the room warm or just the air? Because if you're in a room where the air is kind of warm because it's recently warmed up, but all the stuff in the room is cold, I feel like you feel colder. What should I bring out here? I don't know. I mentioned my bog horror earlier. Why don't I just pull it out? I know I'm pulling out a lot of big, slow, heavy premium tanks right now. This is just a cool looking tank. I think I got this because this tank, besides just being a cool tank, whenever I fought a bog horror, it was quite a hard tank to beat. Depending on what tank you're in, it's quite a beefy tank. Hello, Sammy. I also got it because premium tanks. So in this game, the in-game currency actually matters, unlike warships where it's not so important. And I've got like 42 million silver or whatever it is. In this game, you can run out of that currency, and because you're spending that currency to buy ammo, and every time I fire a shell in my tank, that costs something. Hey, I got a follow, and this time I noticed it. I think maybe I was hearing the tanks earlier and I didn't hear the beep. Fun. I should read these before trying to read them out loud. Fun Filthy 888. Well, thank you. That's dope. Oh, it sent a message too. Hello, mate. How's the tanks going here for drops? How's the tanks going here for drops? Staying for the entertainment. You know, that almost sounds like a bot or something, right? I don't know. I don't know Twitch enough, but I also don't know what bots are, really. Like, I don't know what drops are. What are drops? Explain that to me. What was I saying, though? Oh, the bog horror. Premium tanks earn more in-game credits per match than regular tanks do, and this one has like the highest ratio in the game. It's like 150%, so you get like 50% more. Yes, Twitch drops. You might have to explain what a Twitch drop is to me. I'm quite new to Twitch. I don't have like affiliate yet or anything, and I've not watched many streams either. I am trying to get into the communities and check people out and follow people that I like, but I don't know what a Twitch drop is yet. I cannot say. What I can say, though, is that this is always a very contested little spot here. It's always like, if you come down this particular corner of the map, it's because you want to brawl over this hill, and it's always real tough. It's always extremely tough. Neither side wants to push over, because if one of us were to push over the top, we'd get slaughtered by the other side. But also, the enemy artillery can sit just like down the throat of this thing and fire over it, which is probably what they are doing. Okay, great. And then you look out on the rest of the map and there could be excitement over there too, but you're kind of just waiting to see who's going to poke their nose over the top and start firing. And they want you, they might be trying to goad you into firing when it's not the best idea, and then once you're fired, you have to wait to reload, you know? I guess I'll move up a little bit because my guys are kind of getting screwed up here. Ah, I'm bouncing off this inferno again. By the way, if you look at the bottom left, the light bulb means that they know where I am, and the exclamation mark means I am actively being targeted by someone. We are losing up here, I might add. Oh, there we go, there we go. Did we just get two of them? Our artillery is firing down the gullet of this thing, that I can tell you. There's a sniper tank up there. I knew I'd be able to get at least one good hit on him, but there are more snipers that we can't see further back firing on us. Okay, Sammy. Twitch drops are a reward system that allows viewers to earn in-game items by watching live streams. Okay, that's cool. So it's nothing to do with me, basically. It's like a clever little twitchy thing. That's cool. Oh, that was their artillery firing down here. Well, that's cool. I will look that up and learn a bit more about it. As I go along, I'm slowly learning. Who is firing on me right now? There is someone we cannot see trying to take pot shots. I wouldn't be surprised if it was this sniper or something. You can look on the mini-map and see that our team on the far right inside that town are... I don't know that they're doing that well, but they seem to be holding their own. There's a little fight going on the other side of this hill. But if you can push through here... Hello! Oh, come on! How did I miss? Okay, I've had my tracks taken out. Oh, good job, lads. I didn't want to waste a repair on that if I could help it. Canalva's a pretty good tank. You know what? I'm going to push forward. I think we've gotten past enough of them. I know that their artillery is going to be targeting me, but if we can do a little push here... Uh-oh. What the fuck? What the... What? What? Fire? What? Is that a new thing? The guy had a flamethrower. I've never seen a flamethrower in this game before. What the hell? I'm about to die. A flamethrower? That's new. Jesus wept. Alright, so that noise that sounds like a little bird is the game telling me that their artillery is targeting me because he is now screwed and honestly probably running away. And he would like to... See, look at the mini-map. He's running away. He's running around the hill. Yeah, so I've not played this game in about 2 years or so. Because I mostly played it with a friend of mine, and then he started working nights, and so we just kind of stopped playing it because we weren't available at the same time. And I've started playing it again now because A, I love the game, and B, I want to do it for streaming. They've got a heavy tank that's moved up on our artillery. I wonder... Oh, well done. It looks like our sniper that was protecting the artillery helped him out there. Now, I'm in a really bad position here in the sense that I have no health. One stray hit can kill me. And I don't exactly know where the enemy are. I think they're all pushed through to the back. You remember I said things weren't going well for our guys in the town? I think this is the force that destroyed the town. So I'm going to try and stay far away and target them, basically. If I'm able to see them from back here, that would be great. Less chance. Come on, get my eye in. Oh, god damn it. That's weird, I pulled the trigger and it didn't fire for a fraction of a second. A bit of lag there. Can I hit their artillery? He's just whizzing through the town here. I feel like I can hit him. Do you think? Do you think? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's back off there a little bit. Oh, I will read chat in a moment. I'm about to die anyway. It's like this guy wants me dead. Or someone wants me dead. I think there's several guys in the village who know I'm not long for this world. And they want to poke their heads out and kill me. But it's not this guy though, or is it? It is this guy. Stop shooting me! I love the bog horror. I just really hope people keep bouncing off. Come on, come back out. Come back out and try and shoot me. Come on. Why is he wiggling? Coming out that way? I think he's there, but I can't be sure. Okay, now I'm sure. Good. Let's keep him going straight through. I switched to my premium ammo because I feel like it's a premium situation. I'm terribly sorry that I'm focusing so much and not reading chat, but I totally will in a minute. You never know with this game. It's a lot more fast-paced than warships. Well, top left, we've got a sniper standoff up there that our sniper just lost. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, I am focusing attention. It's just, ooh, they have a lot more players than we... You know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna move up. I'm concerned about their sniper. He could end me quite rapidly. Yeah, we lost our guys in the town, and as I'm moving up here, if they see me and shoot me in the side, it's all over. But I'm kind of out in the open here. I'm sure a better player would know what to do. I don't just want... Come on, tank. Sometimes it likes to stop. Let's get around this thing here. I don't want to hit trees. It gives away where I am. Oh, their artillery's targeting me. Hello! Oh, crap. Their artillery's on me in a big way. Good day! Oh, I was just pulled the trigger as well. Alright, let me read... Let me swap to our very last tank, who's apparently not having a good time. Haha! Look at this! This is great when this happens. So our guy is pushed up against the enemy tank, and he's so close that the enemy tank can't get his gun down to hit him. I think. I'm pretty sure. And then he's just... It's one more blast and he's got him, I think. Alright, let me read chat. Wow, for the first time I actually have to scroll up. That's impressive. Let's see. If you look at the left, just above your health, it shows the explosion symbol. Yes, exactly. There's like a little... Yeah, it's like a little explosion symbol. That's a good way of describing it. And that tells you whether the artillery is targeting you. Yes. There's... Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're talking about the Twitch rewards thingy. Cool. Alright, well... That went well enough. You know? There were a lot of premium tanks in that game, my word. If I came fourth from the top, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not so hard in the bog horror. It's a very good tank. It's a very tanky tank. Was it? I had a good time. I feel like I was perhaps not as aggressive going over that hill as I could have been earlier. I feel like I could have tanked a few more hits for the team, and maybe one or two of our guys wouldn't have gotten blown up. But I didn't want to move up and just get myself slaughtered for no good reason. Especially when you have to spend so much silver in this game to repair your tanks. That's the other big difference between this game and warships, is in warships, generally if you lose a ship, who cares? Apparently there's a repair cost, but it's so little I've never ever noticed it. Whereas in this game, you can run out of in-game currency entirely, and then you can't repair your tank until you play a different tank and earn enough currency back to repair the other tank. Or you could spend some real money if you want to. You want to give them some real money, you know? And also, every round you fire in this game costs something, and the premium ammo costs real money. So I do put a little tiny bit of money into this game, but not a lot. All right, let's bring out an entirely different tier of tank. We'll go down one here. What should we bring out? Oh, okay. How about an extremely slow tank? These gigantic... I wish I could show it a bit better. Yeah, there you go. These gigantic Japanese tanks. They're huge. Like, this is one of the rare tanks in this game where you have your primary turret, but you also can swap to secondary turrets and things. I think this one can do it, because you do have those secondary turrets. Some of these have it, where you can swap. It's freaking huge. It's very slow, but it's freaking huge. Like, you can have a whole apartment inside this thing. It's ridiculous. Alright, oh, hang on, what's this? I got a little auto mod thing. Oh, no, that's fine. I don't know why the mod held that. It didn't like that you said Jap line. What was this? Oh, what's my streaming setup? Of course, what I assume you're asking me, and my streaming setup here is very different to what it was like 10, 12 years ago when I first started doing this. Actually, no. When did I start doing this? I used to have a YouTube channel thing many, many moons ago when it was very difficult. Okay, I'll tell you my current streaming setup. Yeah, it might be... Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So my current setup, right now, right here, I'm playing on the Xbox, and I have a cheap Chinese capture card. It might be a U-Green one. I forget exactly, but it was very cheap. It was like £20 or something to buy this thing. And I'm shocked with just how good it is, like how far the technology for capture stuff has come, because this thing can do like 4K 60 or whatever, or maybe 4K 30, but I do everything in 1080p, so that doesn't matter. But it just runs on USB-C. You don't even need to plug in an external thing, and it has pass-through, and the latency is really low, really low. Like I could play Warships through the feed. Like, obviously the pass-through is perfect and there's no latency on that. But I could play like a game like Warships more or less through the actual latency rendering feed because it's so good. I don't, but I could. Well, look at this. I put a flag on this thing that says Jumbo. Sounds like something I'd do. I vaguely recall that what I usually like to do on this map, if I have like a powerful snipey like heavy tank or something. What the Jesus wept is that? Are we go? Is the rapture happening? Okay. There's like a couple of grain silos over here where this guy's parked. I like to park here and fire over the plane. What is happening? Oh, they've gone very Halloween-y. Jesus Christ. Jesus, look at that. Well, good, fair play to them. I don't want to push too far forward here. Oh, there's like literally like spooky mist. Okay, that's quite cool. Look at that. They've got the Cthulhu thing going on down. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. What was I talking about? Streaming cell. Sorry. Yes. Well, not returning to streaming. I never did stream. I used to record videos for YouTube. To wrap up what I was saying, and I apologize for getting a bit lost there. Yeah, I use a cheap Chinese like Ugreen capture thing, and it just feeds into OBS. And OBS with the right plugins is really good. Oh, someone's looking at me. It's probably just that scout that could see me. I don't want to just push forward and be the guy that pushes forward in a big, slow, killable, shootable tank. Who is looking at me? Someone over there. You. This guy. Oh, come on. KV-1's a good tank. Alright, you know what? They're trying to push up and get around us. I'll head up there. That's what I'll do. Yes. I'll tell you the one interesting thing about my setup that isn't just the basic OBS streaming thing. I wanted to do something a little different, right? I wanted to be able to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Now that's easy enough. You can do that in a variety of ways. What's this guy doing? They're all moving up on us. Hello. I've not been paying a lot of attention so far, but by Jove, I'm awake now. Gotta remember how to switch to my secondary gun because I don't have one. Oh, yeah, that guy's not having a good day. Hello. See, I have a secondary gun. That can really piss him off. So, yes, thank you, whole day. Remembering the controls as I go. Sometimes I like the secondary gun just to scare them, because it gives some people the impression that you have a ridiculously fast reload if they're not aware that that's actually a secondary gun. Or just to scare them sometimes. KV-1, I know you're back there, and I know you're a really good tank, but dude, you gotta let me win the game. I'm the main character. Yes, I'll finish what I was saying. Terrible at this. So what I wanted to do was stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And there's lots of like restreaming things that you can use and so on. That's not the end of the world. But what I really wanted to do was stream at a different frame rate that I'm recording. Like you can, like a different resolution is easy. OBS will let you do that. But a different frame rate, OBS doesn't allow you to do that. So I got this plugin created by Sora Yuki called the Multiple Output plugin. And it lets you run different encoders, and you can set everything up however you like it. So how I have it set up is YouTube and Twitch go out at the exact same... Back off, fella! The exact same like settings, but then there's also a second encoder that's just for recording. So I get a nice high quality... Come on, fire! Ah, oh, bounced off. Let me give him the old secondaries. Is that my secondaries? Or is that my antique? Oh, can I swap to both secondaries? Shows what I know. We're losing quite spectacularly. I'm just going to drive at the enemy at this point. Anyway, yeah, that's my setup. Alright, while we're doing super poorly... You know what, there is actually a heavy over here. I'll turn towards him. Oh, okay, that guy got me. Alright, fun. Let's have a look. Yes, yes, the themed tanks. That confused me at first. Because I loaded the game up and it said, like, you've unlocked the something bog horror. And I was like, oh, it looks okay. I guess I unlocked a premium tank for some reason. And I couldn't find it. And then I saw the weird wizard in the top left of the screen and followed his strange instructions and found that submenu. I recommend that you use high explosive and secondary guns to punch out low health. Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to get back into like just having situational awareness in this game, including, yeah, like if I hit this thing, it's given me, yes, great, adverts, pop-up ads. It's given me this Spectre, which is a ghost tank, I guess, but also a bog horror with eyeballs on it. I'm guessing because I own the bog horror that's given me this. Spooky tank combat. Alright, fine, I'll bite. What is spooky tank combat? I wonder if this will be PvE or... Okay, hang on. You can fire a special shell that causes devastating roots to erupt from the ground and immobilize the enemy. Yes, I thought it might be the case. Okay. Dead City, that sounds fun. It's PvP, good. Not that I mind PvE, but you know. Anyway, I'll tell you about my old setup when I was recording for YouTube many moons ago. So back then it was a lot harder for people to, if you wanted to record stuff, or like streaming wasn't really a thing back then. Twitch didn't exist, and YouTube didn't have any kind of streaming thing. Or like Twitch was in its infancy. It was called Justin TV back then. Oh, I love this map. This is great. I'm going to roll up this hill, brawl up top. But you could record for YouTube, right? And most people just recorded like 15-minute YouTube videos and things. Like if you did a big Let's Play or something, you generally cut it into 20-minute clips because of how long it took to render everything. So I had a HOPAG, I think that's how you pronounce that, a HAUPPAGE, a HD PVR, which was originally just supposed to be like, you can like record your TV shows locally, but everyone bought them to do gameplay recordings because it was like an external external USB capture card is what it was. Ah, the enemy isn't here yet. I suppose there aren't many of them. I wonder if any of them even came up here. And so I used that at the time, and that was great. You could you could stream on with it if there were any streaming platforms at the time. But you would record with that, and then it would take my laptop about 6 hours to render out a 1080p 60... Oh, gee, he got behind me. I'll let them deal... Oh, no, there's two of them. Alright, hang on. Okay. Jesus, what? Yeah, it took me 6 hours to render a 15-minute video. Maybe I should try one of these rooty rounds. I can see right through this guy. I wish I could see the occupants of the tank. I don't think they're ever rendered. Why would they be? It'd be cool if they rendered them for this mode, though. Oh, we have to capture the base. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I originally used, the HOPAG HD PVR, and then eventually the HD... oh, and that didn't do HDMI at the time. That captured composite. Or was it component? Component. Okay, I'm listening to groaning in my ears right now. That was weird. I was like, is that coming from outside my headphones? But no, that has to be the game. Yeah, so you didn't have... Like, the Xbox back then didn't have a HDMI port. It was just... Oh, this guy's on fire. Oh, wait, this is a tank. I was looking and I was like, I can't see a tank over there. But, of course, he's see-through. It's hard to tell if these guys... What's going on with these guys? Yeah, so it was all... It was still HD, but it wasn't HDMI. And then the HD PVR2 had a HDMI port, and is basically like what I use now, except what I use now can fit in my pocket, and I don't have to plug it into a 12-volt power supply or anything. Oh yeah, Revenants always be groaning in my neighborhood. 3 a.m. I gotta close my windows because of all those groaning Revenants. I'm not I shouldn't try jokes. I'm not funny. Alright, fellas. This isn't really a move and shoot kind of tank, but I'll have a crack. Slow down, you little fellas. Slow down. You could just turn a bit quicker. And I missed. Great. Why is everyone in a tiny tank except for me? Alright, who is shooting me in the arse? It's one of their snipers. God damn it. Let me turn around so you can't kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna... No, I'm capturing the bait. I bet he's some invisible frickin'... He was in a Revenant. Wow. Oh, so they can go invisible on the map. Oh, nice. I like these different game modes. I like that they're throwing different stuff in. I'll probably mostly stick to standard. I mean, if you wanted to see some really poor gameplay, then boy, have I got the stream for you. I'll get better at this over the coming weeks as I get back into the groove. I used to be okay at this game. Like, I'm no pro player or anything, but I used to be pretty okay. I had like in most games I get like a 50-50 win-loss rate. You win some, you lose some, and I'm happy with that, you know? Right, how do I get back to the regular mode? Here we go. But at the moment, I think my win-loss rate is probably a bit worse than it should be. Yeah, my Minuteman is the person I have like my nicest commander on, who I've put all my effort into, because I like my Minuteman. It's a fun tank. I'm going to pull my Minuteman out. Screw it. Yeah. Pro players are boring. Oh, interesting. You know, I watch people playing stuff like XCOM and RimWorld, and that's always fun because of the emergent stories that you get. I watch on YouTube. But there's this one player, there's this one guy, what's his name? Pete Completes is his name. And his whole thing is that he fully completes a game and gets every single achievement and every single unlock in one run. He does everything. But the thing is, especially in XCOM, which, if you know XCOM, it's a turn-based, grid-based, isometric game where like your soldiers level up between battles and they can die in a heartbeat and suddenly they're gone, and that can really affect your whole campaign. So the way things can turn on a dime and the way you have to work to kind of rebuild from your losses and things is part of that emergent story stuff. But Pete Complete is so good at the game that nothing bad ever happens. He always like gets a perfect run in every single game, no matter how hard it is. Like, sure, his guys might get a bit injured sometimes, but no one ever dies. No one's ever close to dying. There's never any danger, really. And as marvelous as he is, and if you like really, really, really good, high quality like XCOM gameplay, if you want to learn a thing or two, I certainly did. You should go check him out on YouTube, but I just stopped watching it because it was really boring. Because, like, yep, you always win and everything always goes really well for you because you're so good at the game. It just wasn't engaging. Yeah. But he also plays RimWorld and things like that, I think. I think he does. Yeah, is it RimWorld? Yeah, he must do. He has a very relaxing voice as well. I think he's German. I like this map. I like rocking my way down this way, although it does seem like the enemy are all behind us. Usually they're down here. Oh, they've kind of flipped it. Oh, look at that. They've changed where the spawns are. Usually we would spawn up at the top of the map and the enemy would be down at the bottom. But they've kind of flipped it today. I wonder if that's a regular occurrence these days. Might as well go where the fight is. Yeah, my tank's a little slow. This is a powerful tank though, I like this tank. And it can take a lot of hits. Oftentimes when I play this tank, I'm the last player. Like if we get wiped, sometimes I will still be alive and able to take out several of theirs because they will just bounce off me so much. I'm playing Encounter. The spawns are different for that mode. You all fight for one flag in the center of the map. Okay, yeah, that's a very good point, actually. I don't recall there being a capture the flag on this map usually. So maybe that's new. I say new. Maybe it's new for this map. Because, yeah, I don't recall ever fighting for a flag in the middle of this map before. That is unusual. I mean, I fought inside this warehouse many a time. But not, you know, if I were just a touch faster and trusted myself a little bit more there, I would have probably tried to fire that one off. This game does not run the best on my Xbox. I have an older Xbox, so this runs at like 20. It's running at 29 FPS right now. 29. It's 30 when I zoom out. So you can imagine how poorly it might run when I'm alright, what's it running at now when I'm looking around? 24, 29. Yeah, so I've got a bit of a like a handicap, you know? Let's break these doors down and see what's going on. Hello! God damn. Can you wait 12 seconds so I can shoot at you again? Thank you. Are they behind me? Is it just this guy looking at me? I'm in danger, aren't I? Let's move in here a little bit so I got that cover. If that guy comes back around the corner. Come on out. Thank you. Oh, I bounced off. Damn. I haven't really played for, I guess it would be about 2 years. I guess I just spent a long time playing warships and just kind of, I don't know. Come on. I want to get my aim in. How am I still bouncing off? Let's swap to my, I spent money on this ammo and try that. Oh dear. Yeah, it's funny how time flies as well, right? As the years go by, you just, like, it doesn't feel like that long. There we go! Set him on fire! Yeah, pay to win! Pay to win! Spend money on real ammo. And it does help that I shot him in the back of the turret where he's weakest. You know what, I shouldn't just be rocking up like this, because there's all these fellas over here. There's a lot of guys to the left here behind these walls, but if I just focused on them, he'd... Oh, okay, their artillery wants a bite. You know what? I'm going to trust that my team can deal with that, and I'm going to come this way. Maybe I'll go outside this wall and hope he doesn't shoot me in the arse as I'm headed out here. I do love this game. I haven't played it in so long, but it's so good. Alright, Mr. The Creature. Want to pop your head over the hill or something? You want to... I might be. Can you use silver for premium ammo? I thought you could only use... No, maybe you can use silver. Yeah, you must be able to. Yeah. I must be using silver. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Snipers. I'll just move back. We'll have a look in a minute. Yes. I'm definitely not just spending ridiculous amounts of real money. But the thing is, I always have to end up buying silver anyway because I'm so crap at this game that I'm not earning a massive amount of silver. Especially with how little I play it. I don't know. And I don't grind for things. Hello. Is it you looking at me? So yeah, occasionally I do have to put a tiny amount of real money in. It's never a huge amount. I'm not sure if it's the guy on the right who knows where I am and he's looking at me, or if it's this creature who's aware of me and thinking about shooting me. I can't see them though. It is this creature, isn't it? There we go. By all means, you can shoot at me now. Yeah, I think it's him. I think he keeps looking at me, hoping he can get a shot off. I mean, it could be the other sniper that I was about to say laying into earlier. Defaulted to silver? That's a good question. I wonder. It might default to silver. I know you would know better than me. It's just I vaguely recall that you have to kind of go in and tell it not to spend gold on that stuff because it might default to gold. That's happened to me occasionally. It might also just be a slip of my finger when I'm setting it up. That occasionally I'll be spending gold and not realizing what it is and it's one of my tags. Premium ammo. I'm going to ignore that scout over there. Presumably my sniper buddy can deal with that. Because what I've done now is turned my gun away. I need to know where these snipers are. I don't just want, if I just pushed out here right now, that's a good point. We can just capture the base. But if I just pushed out here, there are 2 snipers over this hill, one over there, one up here. Come on, fella, try and shoot me. Oh no! Can their artillery hit me? He's probably off to the. Oh, well done. That was great. Their artillery wants to shoot me. It really depends on where he is. Oh, good. He's around the corner. He fired at the wall. Hello? Did you forget I was here? My good man. Ah, he shot first. I'm not going around this corner right now because of this fella. Is he moving up to try and hit me, or was he parked there the whole time? I'm still concerned about their sniper. I mean, I'm in a minute, man. I'll probably be okay, but you never know. What's he driving? A Panzerjäger. That's a good tank. Oh, he's way over there. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know. He's in that building. I'm going to roll up on this artillery, I think. Oh! Was this the right move? Yes. Yes! Yes, so I was just saying that earlier. That was one of the reasons I got the Bog Horror originally, besides it just being a really cool looking tank, is that it gets extra premium silver, and indeed like a significant amount. Until November 4th, a 200% Commander XP. That's cool. You lost 112 gold once because the tank reset to gold from silver. Right! I feel like it does reset. Yeah. Or like it defaults to gold, I think. And I have to go in and change it. I feel like that's the way it was. I don't want to... what's the word? What's the word when you're saying someone's wrong? Not disagree with. Contradict! I don't just want to contradict you. But I feel like when you first pick premium ammo, it's like, hey... we're going to default this to gold. You want to spend gold on this, right? That's a good question. I think a lot of them are the same, and then... Oh, okay. It shouldn't anymore. One of the changes we made in the last 2 years was to default to... Well, that's great then. Yeah. So I'm not crazy. It did used to do that. That is a good change, though, because, yeah, we have a look here in this loadout. Yes, I am spending silver. Still, you know... It's not a tiny amount. What I like to do, because I do end up having to put real money in, because what ends up happening is my tanks blow up and I have to spend so much to repair them, and I eventually run out of silver. Especially if I don't have premium, you know, which I don't always get premium, and then you earn less and stuff. But I ration myself on my premium ammo. Like on this tank, I may put like 20 rounds of premium ammo on because it's one of my favorite fun time tanks. But then, like, maybe I only have 10 rounds on this other tank. A lot of these are my fun time tanks, to be honest. This one only has 8 rounds of premium ammo versus 54 of regular, you know. So I try to ration myself a bit. So there's only so much I can theoretically use up in a match if I want to. I can't just go crazy and use 30 rounds or something. Alright. What to pull out? I really like these Swedish sniper tanks. They're always fun because they're so fast. They're so speedy. Try pulling it out. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to... they've reset all the Commander XP stuff. Okay. As I was saying earlier on, for those who weren't here at the beginning, it looks to me like what they've done is... put Sixth Sense as just a skill that every tank has now, because it was always the very first skill that I put on any tank, and it's essential, because without it you can't tell if you've been detected. And I think probably the devs were just like, you know what, everyone puts this skill on, maybe we should make it a default thing, and they've reset everything, which is nice because it lets me go in and pick everything again. You have, and you've made changes to other skills and equipment. I figured. It's like when you go back to a game like World of Warcraft and your entire skill tree has been reset and you don't remember what your build even was, and you have to do research from scratch. Because, like every other game I play it for like 3 weeks and then put it down for 8 months or something. So what tank is this? This was my sniper tank. Okay, so what do I want to put on this? I probably... let's have a look. I could play around with camo. I probably do want to make the camo better. I'm probably not going to pick what people would say is the best thing to pick. I feel like I'm being watched now by people who actually know what they're doing, and I certainly don't. Let's see. I don't care if it rolls. Remember how fast this tank spins. I usually would get this on a really slow... I mean, obviously, something like a Minuteman that turns slowly. A lot of the time, if you get overwhelmed by a tiny tank that's too close, the difference between you winning and losing is how quickly you can spin around. I don't tend to fire while moving in this tank. Yeah. And all of that stuff, I do buy some of it. But of course, that starts to cost real crazy money. You start to really have to spend money on that stuff. So I only get the things that cost for tanks I really like. Some of that stuff gets really pricey. Don't care about that. Yeah, penetration over distance seems useful for a sniper. It can be the difference between penetrating and not, I suppose. Hmm. Born leader. Oh yeah, I never really look at these ones, all the like crew effectiveness and stuff. I don't really know what that does. I guess maybe does it slightly improve everything, like a very slight faster reload and a very slight faster like track repair and stuff. I don't really know. But you know what? Seeing as you put it first on the list, I'll grab it. Yeah, it's not necessarily super clear what the like cruise skill thing is to me, because it doesn't really like you get the stats on the tank. I look at the stats on the tank. Oh, here I suppose. What am I doing? Come on back around. Like you get all your penetration and this, that, and the other, but there's no stats on like it doesn't tell me like how the crew is affecting these numbers. And I'm not the kind of person to look super ultra deep into that stuff. Yeah, so you see I've not put any equipment on this thing. Because it eventually... This isn't terrible, but like I currently have just over 1 million silver, and even 50% off, this stuff still costs like a quarter of my entire bank balance. So I tend not to put these things on. Except on tanks I really like. Like I probably have stuff on my Minuteman. Yeah, I've got a couple of equipment thingies on my Minuteman and maybe on this guy as well. But for a tank, like I like this tank, but I don't know if I'll be keeping it. I don't remember what the next one up is, or if I'll like it better. Some tanks, you play them just to get to the next one. Like let me actually start a match here instead of blathering on. But like the God, what was that tank I hated? It took me ages to grind through it. The Black Prince. It was the heavy English line, and I remember whatever the next tank was, it was a pretty damn nice tank. What was the next one after the Black Prince? Like the Matilda or something, I forget. But I really didn't enjoy playing the Black Prince. It was very slow. I was always the very last person to arrive to any engagement. I arrived at the party when they were cleaning up the cups, you know, and it just wasn't an ideal. Yes, it was. It sucked. I was very happy to never have to touch that tank ever again. But that's a tank I didn't want to put too much effort in, like too much money into getting upgrades and things, because I knew I was going to get rid of it. Ah, yes. I think I have the Conqueror. Yeah, because I do have a couple of higher tier tanks. I don't play them as often because, of course, when you blow up, you have to spend more to repair them, and I blow up quite often because the better players tend to be on the higher tier stuff. But we will pull them out at some point. You know, one thing I have done, and you may have noticed, is I've turned the music off in this game. And the reason I did that is because I played this game a lot. I've played. I think I've got 36 hours. So sorry, 36 days worth of actual playtime total in this game, which to me is a lot. For me, that's quite a lot. And when you play the game a lot, you hear the music over and over and over again, and it's great music. But at some point, I just got sick of it and couldn't bear to listen to it anymore. I can hear it playing in my head now, even though I've not actually heard it in years. So I turned it off. Oh, it's been so relaxing. See how nippy this tank is? Look at this thing. You'd think you were in a little scout tank. I'm a sniper tank. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm recalling that I used to enjoy like rocking up on the enemy, taking a shot and then backing off. It's a very nippy high speed thing. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I remember there's a couple of spots to snipe from over here along these plains. I don't want to get caught down on the beach. Like those two heavy tanks may have some trouble on that beach if they get rolled up on by much of anything. God, you really can get places fast in this thing. I apologize, by the way. This is the most chat I've ever seen. I mean, I've been on Twitch for like 2 weeks. But I may be missing things here or there. You know, I think it's 36 days. The Xbox tells you when you load the game now. It's like it's trying to shame you. Every game you play, it's like, hey, let me just remind you that you've played way too much of this game. And I think it's about that. But I think it's about 30 for World of Warships. And considering I came to that game after this game, you can kind of tell how I like fell off this game a bit. It's not that I don't like this game. It's just that Warships, you get the opportunity to set yourself on a course and then pick up your tea and have a drink. In fact, I need to have a drink of tea. Oh, that's good. Have a good cup of tea. This game is a lot twitchier. You've got to really be on the ball with this game. Whereas if you're half awake, you can play Warships and still do really well. But if you're half awake playing this game... Whew. Alright, I'm pushing up in a way that maybe I shouldn't, but we might be able to see a little something here. Hello! No, don't move. Don't move. Stay there. No. What do you think? You think he's here? Oh, he's gone by now. Oh, that's a shame. Hello! Do you want to maybe come out of cover? I saw you had 30 health points. No? No, you want to stay there? Okay. Man, this game is fun. I miss this game. Woof, I don't want the Grinch to be able to see me. Ah. As opposed to playing like the heavy German snipers, playing this thing where you can take a shot and very quickly hide, as opposed to that heavy German line where great tanks, but very slow, and you really don't get the biggest opportunity to go and hide. I'll give this a go. I hurt his turret, that's better than nothing. You have 248 days. That is a lot. What is that in actual hours? Multiply that. Don't ask me to do mental arithmetic. My, I don't know if it's an ADHD thing or something, but numbers in my head, it doesn't work. My teacher in school scolded me for I wasn't counting on my fingers, but like, I don't have the ability to hold much in the way of numbers in my brain, so if I'm doing one calculation, I need to write the other numbers down. I'm really good at maths if I can write it down, but don't ask me to remember one number and then start another calculation. You know, like the other half of working something out, like a long multiplication or something, because I will forget the previous thing I just did. I might push up a little bit here. Look at that, almost sounds like I know what I'm doing. Oh, can I shoot this guy? Nah, never mind. Let's move up. That is a lot. That is a lot. So would you say you're amazing at this game then? God, have you ever spent real money in this game? I mean, for that amount of time, you must have spent something. Not that there's any shame in that. It's a hobby, and hobbies cost money, you know? I like these games. If this was some... Oh, I need to get twitchier. I could have fired that. Jesus, fair play to you, mate. Oh, he's in a rush to get there. If this game were... No, thank you. No, we don't want any thanks. Not today. I'm pressing the wrong button to lock my turret. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yes. Come on, let's get hidden again so I can pop over and hit this guy. I think that this game and Warships, Warships more so, but this game definitely they're not bad about the money stuff. Like, the free-to-play model that these games have is nice. I like them. You know what? I should just hide for a sec and let myself get hidden so I can pop back over here. Because this guy, or perhaps one of his buddies, just wants to shoot me. We're capturing the base. Good for us. Alright, there we go. Ah, fuck. That's why. This guy could mess me up. This guy could mess me up and he knows it. Oh, what am I going to do here? Well, that was a bad shot. I mean, I tried at least. Oh. What's the SOS button? Oh, this guy could screw me. Come around the corner, fella. Yes, these days the staff you don't need to spend. That must be nice. Must be nice. Ah! I knew that was going to happen. I knew I'd get one shot off at him and then he'd slaughter me. Whenever you go up against a sniper tank that has SU at the start of the name, you know you're in for a bad time. But yeah, this I like the model that they have. It works well. I very rarely have to put in money. Well, I almost never feel like I have to put in money, and that's the best thing, right? It's always optional, more or less. And the only reason I have to with this game is probably because I'm not good enough to stay afloat with the silver. It works quite well with the seasons and things they have, where they just throw like 1 million silver at you now and then just for getting through the season. That does often keep me afloat. Anyway, let's take a quiet moment, have a cup of tea. By the way, KB1504, where are you from? In fact, anyone who's listening, I love finding out where people are in the world. You find out you're talking to someone from a country you've never been to. Stoke. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Now, Stoke's alright. Oh. I've not been to Stoke. Stoke is that city that was like a planned city, right? Like, it's not that old of a place. Isn't it full of roundabouts? Because it was all planned out. It was meant to be a modern city. Am I getting that right? Is it Stoke or one of the other places? I feel like it was Stoke that was one of the modern spots. What should I bring out? Let's actually... You know what? There is a silly tank I like to pull out. I don't remember what tier it is. Is it a premium tank? Let's find out. No, it's not a premium tank. I'll have to find it. It's a French tank, though. Here we are, the AMX-40. This thing is a fun tank because a lot of the time people just can't penetrate you. Look at this gorgeous French production back when they were doing curved lines. It's my understanding that making curved parts for a tank is generally more time consuming and difficult, and that's why most tanks generally go for regular sloped armor instead of these impressive like single cast pieces. But by Jove, this is a great tank. Yeah, it does look a bit silly, doesn't it? It's my UN tank for some reason. 100 years this year as a city. That's quite young as cities go, isn't it? Yeah. No, I've not been there. The one place... Alright. I don't get about these days very much because travelling is so expensive on the train. Like, it's cheaper to get a plane... Because I'm in Manchester, so I actually live very close to the airport. So getting to the airport would be easy. So that's not hard. And taking a flight to Spain is cheaper than getting the train down to London. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. And less hassle. So I don't travel as much as I used to because it's so expensive to do so. But I used to stop at Birmingham a lot, and I hated Birmingham because their train station sucks. Like, there's nothing bad about the train station itself on the ground level, but the platforms are all underground in a sort of artificial cave. It's this big tunnel, and it's basically a wind tunnel. It's always damp and dark and cold down there, no matter what time of year it is. And you always have to change at Birmingham whenever you're going down south. So I hated it. The other place I hated was Crewe. because if your train was going to Crewe, you probably weren't going to get home as quickly as you want to. You just have to change at Crewe or muck about changing train drivers. I don't know where I'm going. I don't remember this map. This is a very slow tank, but it makes up for it by being very sturdy. I'm a little light tank, theoretically, but oftentimes I'm able to push up as if I'm more of a medium or even a heavy tank with this thing, depending on who you're fighting. Like, I don't expect to be able to go toe-to-toe with a heavy tank. Oh, I remember this map now. But yes. Look at my stubby little gun. Little howitzery thing. You live up, down, left, right in Australia. Up? I mean, I get the Australia part, but what's up, down, left, right? What's that mean? Up, down, left, right? Yes, the train bit is bad, but like, the surface level is alright. It's just I tend to never go up there. I never have to visit the surface land in Birmingham because I'm always just hopping on another train, so I just go to the other platform and that's me. Oh, I see, right, because it's a bit like being at the South Pole and everywhere else is north of you. Yeah. God, I'm the little tank that could here. I'll reach the battle eventually. Honest. I love a Churchill. That's one of my favourite tanks, the Churchill. Alright. Yeah, let's wiggle on down here, see what we can see. Oh, I have missed this game. I do love this game. There's a map, I don't know what any of the maps are called, but there's a marvellous map that has like a little Japanese fort in it or something. And possibly a little river running through the middle. Come on, can I just get over the hill and fire? Oh, well, I hit him at least. And I love that map, that's so much fun. There's like a whole little section along the bottom that's behind rocks, and people often go along there and fight along that little tunnel bit. Come on, I could kill this guy if I shot him. Ah, this is a very howitzery thing. It's got a hell of an arc on it, and it takes like time for your shell to get there. I have to start factoring that back into my calculations. It's been a while, okay? Oh, that's probably not good. Come on, who are we gonna shoot? You know what? Maybe I should trust the armor. Maybe I should dip down there. There is a bit of a dip I could get down into. Let's have a go. This might go really badly, but if I can get down here, I'll be in a better position. That's a lot of fire coming my way. Alright, this is exactly where I wanted to be. Try to wiggle towards the enemy a touch here. Hello! That's more like it. I didn't do a lot of damage, but he's a heavy tank and I'm a light tank. Come on, lads. I'm the one pushing up here. Probably not going to end well. Hidden village. Yeah, that sounds like it. Alright, I really don't like that their artillery's looking at me. Let me wiggle backwards and forwards so he doesn't know where I'm going. I'm wiggling. You can't hit me if I'm hang on a minute. Oh, I mean, that went as well as it could. At least I hit him. Alright, that is a lot of their team moving up on me now. I need to leave. I could probably hurt that medium guy quite significantly if I could hit him. Come on, fella. Come around the corner. Oh, he stopped. Oh, no, I bounced off. Oh, no. They're getting behind me now. There's a little scout. Oh, you know what? I can't move backwards, because if I move backwards, I'll be hit from other directions. I'm done for. Yep, just crash into them. It's all over. You never were good at geography in school, and you're glad you're done with school. I kind of miss school a little bit. It was an awful experience for someone really weird who like had ADHD and didn't realize it and did not excel in studies because of that kind of stuff. That was back when like we didn't even know what ADHD was. I grew up in quite a poor area with not the best schools, and yeah, all that kind of stuff was very lacking. Really good teachers though. The teachers did a good job. They were lovely people. But like I didn't make a lot of friends in school and blah blah blah. It's not a sob story. It's just that school was full of bullies and not understanding other kids very well and social interactions and things. But like, I wish I could go back now with the understanding I have now. I know everyone always says that. Everyone wants to go back. Yeah, because like I'd have a better time now that I understand humans a bit more. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm bringing my Tog 2 out. What a ridiculous tank. Let's look at this tank. I think I bought it because it's ridiculous. Come on. I did... Yeah, go to vehicle. Let's go. You want a long tank. A lengthy boy. Look at this. Look at this tank. Just look at it. You could fit several cars inside that thing. It is the slowest tank you've ever seen. I keep forgetting to put skills on my commanders because they've all got reset. Hey Tyler, thank you for following. You know what? I saw that you followed me and then I made a mental note to say thanks and then I forgot because a shiny thing distracted me. Story of my life. Thank you for the follow. That makes 12 and 12 is my favourite number. Do we all have favourite numbers? You've seen the Tog in real life. How big does it feel? How am I? I'm not doing too bad. I have, if you can believe the Twitch stats thingy, I have 13 viewers right now, which is like the most ever, so I'm pumped about that. This is lovely. This is a lovely way to spend the morning. And I can say that because it's 11:58 a.m. and it's not technically afternoon yet. Right, is there anything I can... Maybe hull rotation speed, maybe, because this is an extremely slow tank. I don't need accuracy when moving, because when am I ever moving in a Tog? I mean, even when you're moving, can you really call it moving? Your favourite number is 22 and your favourite number is 67. Interesting, interesting. You in front of a Tog. I shall have to look that up. Let's see. All right, I'm actually going to focus and decide what I want to get here. I do like the 25% decrease to the effect that distance has on shell penetration. I often get that on a tank when I feel to myself like, I'm probably going to be very far from the enemy most of the time. This just seems like a good first choice to make sure that you're punching as hard as you can, you know? I mean, maybe camouflage, because the thing is the Tog is... I like to think of it as a land ship. It's the most land shippy tank you've ever seen. How long have I been playing tanks for? A few years. I've stopped. I stopped playing for like 2 years and I've only just picked it up again now. But I must have been playing it for a few years. I've got 36 days in it, however that counts out to hours, because the Xbox keeps telling me. Alright, let's pull this thing out. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense that it was made to cross trenches. Yeah. Big trenches, too. Riding a King Tiger. I do like the Tiger tanks. Have you guys ever seen, and I bet you have, if you guys are into tank stuff, I bet you've seen Kelly's Heroes, the movie, the Clint Eastwood comedy. It had Telly Savalas in it as well, and a couple of other pretty fun actors. That's a great comedy. That's a great as much as you can have a feel-good World War II film, that's a good, fun, feel-good World War II film. I quote that film too much, too often. It's always about the negative waves. Oh, you should definitely watch it. They have a whole... I'm not going to spoil any plot stuff, but there's a lot of tank stuff in it. And there is definitely a bit that involves a couple of powerful German tanks and how they deal with that. But yeah, it's just a grand comedy. Dear Tyler, what do you stream? Do you stream this game? Oh. Okay, we all saw the ghost train, right? That wasn't just me, we all saw that. You know what I just did? You know what I just did before the game started? I pressed A a bunch of times because that's how you get your ship moving in World of Warships, and I just for some reason I'm not gonna head out there. If I headed that way, that would be down a big open plain. Not really where I want to go in the slowest tank in the history of the world. So I think I will work my way across. I'm not going to move too far away from the edge because I do want to maybe be able to shoot down there if I happen to see something. I want to slowly make my way down along these ghost train tracks. Maybe I'll get hit by a train like Ghostbusters 2. Was it Ghostbusters 2 where there was a ghost train? I don't care what anyone says, that was a good film. Oh, Jesus, there it is. Oh, that is cool, man. If I can get up on this little bit of a hill here, that might be a good spot for me to shoot from. Which is probably why every man and his dog is up here. I'll get there eventually. Look, fella, you're quicker than me. If you could just... Yep. I was worried he was going to stay stopped in front of me then. Spin on up a little bit, try and get some height, and then maybe shoot something. We're all hanging out up here. Just us and these dead tanks. Alright, is that? No, I won't be able to hit this guy. He's behind a bunch of stuff. Well, they can see me. Thankfully, they don't want to shoot at me. Oh, I can hit this guy. Come on, come on. Here we go. I helped. Who are we going to call? Someone else. Oh, well done. Alright, I'm thinking... Oh, no. That was the sound of artillery. I'll just dodge it at 0.4 miles an hour. Alright, I'll head up this way. I'll head down here. I'll stay up on this hill. Yeah, I'll tell you something that makes me seem like a real idiot. For a long time, my friend and I were playing this game, and we didn't know that that the game got... Oh, like this guy, blame Nathan for this. That's not a real person, that's a bot. I didn't know that the game made up the numbers with bots sometimes. And so I often found that the best, most like helpful team players in this game, I kept running into the same people over and over again. And I was like, wow, what are the odds with the matchmaking? We keep running into these really great players over and over again. It's such and such a guy. He's always really helpful. You know, he communicates well, he moves up to help and stuff. And then eventually I found out that those were just bots. Oh, that was a bad shot. Can't believe they were bots. I just didn't realise it. Alright, well this could go well or poorly, because you could get people behind me hitting me. Plus their artillery wants to kill me. Yeah, I'm maybe in a bad position here. I'm maybe in a bad spot. Let's head down this hill a little bit. Where's the Mayday button? There we go. Don't shoot at me, I'm old. You wouldn't shoot an old tank, would you? Oh, I was just about to hit reverse as well. They smell blood now. What if I stay completely still and then start moving? There's a little... There's a little medium tank that moved up next to me. 10 years! Damn. Oh, do you write some of the bot names? I wish I could remember the bot name that I thought was the greatest. I thought he had a great name as well. God, I don't remember it. Who are the bots in this one? Derby Depression, Musical Bots, Crazy Tank Ideas. Those will be bots. Blame Nathan for this. That was one of them. That was one of the ones I thought was actually a real person. And I used to think, oh, blame Nathan for this. This guy's great. He's always really helpful. So you got me. When did this game come out originally? You've been playing this game for 10 years. I appreciate that. What I wanted to say just now before my brain kind of reset was I appreciate people coming and watching. I wasn't sure if anyone would care. It's really nice to hang out with people and play this game. I said earlier in the stream, I was worried that when I started streaming just at all, because Twitch is very popular and every man and his dog wants to stream and stuff, I was really worried that I would start streaming and get like 0 viewers for 6 months or something, you know, and no one would ever chat and no one would ever come in. I don't know if it's the time of day I'm streaming or the games I'm streaming, but everyone's been really nice and chatty, and I've got 12 followers now, my favourite number, as I said. Yeah. I would say you can chill with me and my friends, but our humour gets very dark and gross. Oh, I mean, my humour gets pretty dark as well. I mean, I'm British, and the British can often have a dark sense of humour. Let me pick a tank here, and then I'll give an example of what I mean. Ooh, how about a Churchill? How about a nice Churchill? I do like my Churchills. I saw a picture from the Titanic Museum, and it was a sign talking about the saltwater swimming pool that they had on board. They had a heated saltwater swimming pool, very fancy. And even though it's it's a museum memorializing like a ship that went down and took 1,500 people, men, women, and children with it, they still put a little bit of dark humor in, because they said it had this swimming pool, and while we don't know the current state of the room, down in the guts of the ship, we've not gone inside to see the current state of the swimming pool, we're still pretty confident that it's full of water even now. And I felt like that was a little bit of dark humor, or almost gallows humor, I suppose. Oh, really? I figured they would be references to things I don't get, like Blame Nathan. Well, when I figured out they were bots, and then I saw one was called Blame Nathan for this, I thought Nathan will be someone that works there. That'll be a fun thing. I have no claims to video game fame like you guys. I mean, actually, the monitor that I am using to play this game currently was gifted to me by someone who works on the dev team for, what's the game called? Begins with Warframe. That's it. Warframe's a cool game. I couldn't get into it. When they started working there, I was like, oh, I'll try and get. Hey, I'll try the game out. But it wasn't really my thing, especially since I was playing it on my own. It's a really good monitor too. I tell you what, game devs, they have good monitors. I like this one. I'm one of the few people who registers as having the Twitch drop that speaks English. So it helps me get views. Are you saying it's not my amazing personality? I try to be interactive though. I mean, the way I look at it is you're hosting a show, right? You are a host when you're streaming something. Maybe it's because the people I look up to in this kind of industry, maybe it's because I don't know streaming very much, and I tend to mostly know, I'm gonna head towards this town here. I feel like a tiny tank next to this ginormous KB2. I'm not a tiny tank, I'm a Churchill. Like, the people I look up to in this kind of industry are like Giant Bomb, especially. If you remember Giant Bomb, they're a very different company these days with different people. But I watched Giant Bomb for like a decade with like Jeff Gersman and Matthew Rory and Brad Shoemaker and so on. And they kind of pioneered a lot of the modern stuff. Like, they were doing streaming, kind of game streaming before it became a big thing on Twitch and stuff, and producing like quick look previews of games on YouTube and stuff. And those guys came from a place of like 90s like professional journalism hosting and stuff, and they brought that skill with them. I'm not streaming from an Xbox, I'm playing on my Xbox, but the feed is going to my laptop and then I'm streaming from my laptop, which is why I can do this. I've got my minimap zoomed in to help people on smaller displays. I'm actually, you know what, I don't need to. I was going to wiggle around the back here and go along the coast, but it seems our guys have already pushed up. But yes, I'm playing on Xbox. Oh, you know what? You may not know this, KB, because you work on this game and not warships. But what I want to know, Wargaming, the developers of this game and World of Warships, are bringing World of Warships Legends, which is the console version of the Warships game, to PC, right? There's a beta that I got myself into, which is cool, and it runs well on Steam at the moment. And that's interesting because you already have the PC version of the game, which is very different. And then you have the console version, which which is kind of theoretically the quote-unquote lower quality version or whatever. And now you're going to have, it seems like it's a PC port of a console port of a PC game, which is very interesting. But my point is, I want to know if I'm going to be able to do crossplay with my account, or if it's going to be yet another like fresh account, because I only keep my Xbox around these days to play these two games. Every other game I play on PC, but I obviously can't bring my World of Tanks like progress over to the PC version, and I can't do that for the other version either. I'm going to swing around the back, same as the sniper is here. I could swing through the front there and go straight up against that T-29, but guys off to my left might shoot me. I don't want to do that. I want to play it safe. Yeah, so what I want to know, and you're saying it probably doesn't, it isn't going to carry over, is if they're literally bringing this, not this game, but the console Warships game to PC, it should be this. I mean, it's the same game, and it should have crossplay, and it should bring your account over, because I'm not going to spend time and money on a game again. Plus, it would fracture the player base, because then you'd have, instead of just having two different versions of kind of the same game, you'd have three, and one of them is two different versions of the same game, and that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I figured you might not know different teams and stuff. And I looked on their FAQs and things, and they don't make any of that clear, so maybe they've just... I'm a little concerned here. I've not fired a single shot yet in this match. I could try and move up behind them here, but they probably still have a lot of snipers back here. That might not go well. I'm assuming all of their heavies have moved well and truly off into the middle. But I don't want to get picked off. But I am going to try and flank them, seeing as we've come all the way over here. Our lads are pushing in the middle on the base there, but maybe I can get around the back a little bit here, and I'm not saying I'm going after their artillery. I'd be happy to, but if I could just shoot some snipers in the side, if I could shock them a little bit, that would be fun. Alright, let's wiggle our way up here. But yeah, I was really excited when I heard that they were bringing Warships Legends to PC. I didn't think they would. Because I was like, well, you already have a PC game, why would you do this? But they must think the market's there. Alright, so they know I'm here now. Then they're probably repositioning to shoot me at this point. I wouldn't even be surprised if the artillery was spinning around to hit me, to be honest. Yes, there you go. Someone has managed to angle their way up to hit me. Okay, that's actually strange. I guess that might... No, actually, no, that is a bit odd that you have to restart because you're switching from one to the other. One would have thought that you could do that. But I'm hoping at the very least you can... You know what? Yeah, that is silly. It's the same game and there is crossplay and it's the same account and everything. You know what? I wonder if the money thing is different. I wonder if the deals that they have with Microsoft versus Sony in how they do the monetization, even though it's the same game, you could theoretically, if one of them was cheaper for the player than the other, you could theoretically set an account up, or you could theoretically buy things on one. Like if you had a PlayStation and an Xbox, there could potentially be a situation where you could spend less money by buying it on the cheaper platform. So maybe those platform holders want to keep your account separate because of that. That's just a guess. That might potentially be a reason for it. Just throwing it out there. Let's see, crossplay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You see, and that is a shame. That is a shame. The crossplay is not cross-progression and stuff. That is a shame. Especially because a game like this that you're putting real money into. It's bad enough if you're playing a game where you might put hundreds of hours into to upgrade, you know, your whatever it is in the game. But you're putting a huge amount of time and effort in. We have won this match and I never fired a shot. I've been having so much fun talking and not pushing in the right spots. But the fact that you can also put so much money in, and then if you decide you want to play the same game but on a different console, literally the same game, that is a bit of a bummer. So yeah, I don't know. The point being that I will oh, come on, I would have gotten a kill there. You couldn't have given me one game. The point being, I will probably stick to playing this game on this Xbox, this old Xbox One S, rather than swapping to the PC version or anything. Well, sorry, I'm probably going to keep playing Warships and not play it on PC, which is a real shame because these games do not run particularly well. I don't mind the older graphics, but the fact that this thing can't even run at 30 FPS, like right now it's running at 29, is a bummer. It's just a bit of a, like, I wouldn't mind if it were just a solid 30, you know, but the fact that this game can't even hit 30 is a bit of a bummer. You get used to it, but then you go and play a game on your PC like Helldivers and you're running at like 160 hertz or something, and then you go back to your console, because you can get used to this and then you kind of forget how bad it looks, you know. Yeah, worst case I need to upgrade to like a newer Xbox, but I don't want to buy a new Xbox to essentially play one game. Yeah, I'm on the One S, not the Series S. Because I just kind of stopped playing console games. I didn't have a good laptop for many years. My old laptop was like 9 years old before I replaced it, so it was really aging. So I tended to play some stuff on my Xbox. But then I got a new laptop, and this laptop is about 3 years old now, and it's a good HP Envy something with a NVIDIA 3060, I think, which is a pretty decent graphics card, and I've not had problems. I can, for example, Helldivers, which is a reasonably newish game, I can run that great, no problems, no frame rate drops, no issues. And because of Microsoft's kind of like everything that comes out on their console comes to PC now anyway, I can just play things on the PC. I have Game Pass as well, so I don't really have to buy many games, which is nice. So my console languishes mostly. It's just for these two games and nothing else. Even like Halo. I'm a big Halo player. I love Halo. Halo's probably my most played game ever, and that, just the Master Chief Collection and Infinite and so on, it's all just on PC now. It was the weirdest thing the first time I booted up Halo on PC. It felt wrong almost to be seeing an Xbox console game like that on a PC, but it runs great. They all run great. Yeah. I'm curious as to when they're gonna eventually ditch this console. I imagine when the next Xbox comes out and this becomes 2 generations behind, at some point you cannot blame Wargaming for saying like, hey, look, we can't keep this old one running. It's holding us back. It's so many generations behind. I'm gonna bring out this. Oh, I have to put my skills on. I keep forgetting that they've all been reset. This is quite a speedy sniper tank, as I recall. So I probably want to increase camo on it. And what else do I want? Again, this thing. And let's see, what else might I want? I don't care about falling over and going upside down so much. I'm not planning on ramming anyone. It's maybe max view range, maybe. I probably could have gone with the one that makes me invisible faster because oh, I picked the wrong one anyway, but that's a sniper tank anyway, so it's good enough. I know what I'm doing, honest. Yeah, where is that one? Decreases the time spotted by enemies for 3 seconds. That's handy because as a sniper you often get spotted when you fire, and then the quicker you can be hidden again, the quicker you can get back into position and start firing again. But yeah, let's whip this bad boy out. Let's see. KB says the Series S is probably the better option for you then. You don't think... yeah, you don't think they'll be supporting that stuff for much longer. And I don't need an X unless I have disc or high-end games I care to play. Yeah. I do play other games. At the moment, I'm starting out with World of Warships and World of Tanks. 2 days of warships per week and 1 day of tanks. But I do play other games. It's mostly Helldivers at the moment. Mostly Helldivers. The thing is, I'm not very good at Helldivers. I'm okay. I can hold my own-ish. But the other thing is, it can be such a fast-paced, insane game, and I want to be able to focus on chat and responding to people. So I kind of want to get into my groove playing these games first. Let's see. Your One X seems to be laggy last time you used it. Yeah. I mean, the console itself, like the actual console, it runs okay. It's not wild or anything. But yes, like this game, I don't know how it appears to you. It's not terrible, but like, yeah, this is currently 29 FPS. Not ideal. Not ideal, but you get used to it. Sorry, lads. Let me get out of your way there, lads. I'm going to head up to... There's like a raised area where this railway is down here. You know, this map is actually often quite fun because in the bottom middle, around like J6, 7, that area, if you're driving from the other direction, you get down there, have a good time, screw with people. Well, let's see if I can... God, I'm such a fast sniper tank. Jesus. How fast am I going? 70 kilometers an hour. Jesus. I wonder if I can park here and hit anyone. Probably not. I didn't play the original Helldivers. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't play the original, but I'm really, really enjoying this new one. And especially, they did a lot of... They did this whole kind of nod to Halo recently. I know they literally, like, after they did that, they literally did a Halo integration pack where you can get Halo armor and things. But they did this really cool, like, in-game event with this invasion of Earth that felt very much like the invasion of Reach, and they did a whole lot of nodding. You know what, screw this. While these guys are busy shooting at each other, I'm going to move up. Not really what I should be doing as a sniper, but you know what, screw it. That was a lot of fun, and just the game was a lot of fun. I've always enjoyed Starship Troopers, and so it spoke to me. You know what you shouldn't do as a sniper? This. Ah, I shot over his head anyway. Look at that, I lost almost all my health. I shouldn't be doing this. Let's see. You upgraded to a Series X digital last year and gave your Series S to your little brother. Yeah, fair enough. I'm thinking this will probably be the last console I ever buy. I mean, who knows, really? But, yeah. I don't even need the console for Sea of Thieves anymore. That's cross-platform. Oh, come on! I'm firing over everyone. I'm just firing warning shots because I'm just that nice. I just don't need another console. I just don't need it. I've got a PC that runs everything I play, which is nice. We are definitely in Jesus, our team have really moved up down there. I'm actually concerned about what's going on behind us. I should be looking over here. Alright, lads. There you go. No, we didn't hit them hard. We actually did 0 damage, but, you know, I appreciate the positivity. These guys are too far away for me to see. The space issue. Oh, games are big now. Helldivers is big. Oh, I feel like I could have hit that guy. Okay. They're getting up behind us on this side of the map. It's not great. Come on, come on, come on. It's very far away this way. Oh, come on, he stopped just as I fired. Alright, just stay there for 8 seconds, if you could. Nope. You know, you had to go and die, didn't you? Man, our team have just destroyed it. Hey, I hit him that time! I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm trying to focus. There we go, I hit him again. I'm getting my eye in now. I used to be okay at this game. He's looking around trying to figure out where the guy is that keeps shooting him. Not much I can do from up here, really. I could move up, but I don't just want to go down into that swamp and get myself slaughtered. Let's not forget I have no health. But if I move up this way, I might be able to hit some of these guys over here, possibly. I'm fast enough that I'll be able to catch up before the game ends. Whee! Right, here we go. Oh, come on. Nobody kill him. Yay, I did a thing. I helped. I get a participation trophy. Right, someone kill this guy as well. It won't be me. Ah, this is such a fun game. Anyone else, like, when you're just roving across the fields like this, suddenly hear John Denver playing in your head? Just me? I won't subject you to my attempt at singing, don't worry. Alright, so the only fellas that are left are probably over there somewhere. Or like here, like in this direction. Either that or they're at the very back of that town, hiding behind some buildings. But my gut tells me they're over here. Is my gut correct? Who knows? Who knows? Our artillery is capturing the enemy base. I want you to just think about that for a moment. Our artillery is capturing the enemy base. Our artillery is that's how hard these guys lost. Actually, I don't know where they are. Are they hiding back here? Where have they gone? God, this is a fast tank though. Oh, here we go. They were down here. Yes, it is nice of you to pop into my stream and lend some professional knowledge about this game and the community and stuff. I have been seen. Oh, no, it's all over. Can I get away from his ability to shoot me? No. At least I did some damage. I hurt him significantly. Fair enough. I don't normally stick around till the end of a match, but seeing as it's almost over, why don't we stick around? Watch this guy trundling along. Man, this has been a really fun stream today. It's so nice. It's so nice to actually hang out with people and chat. I'm so lonely. That's the thing with working from home. I don't know if any of you guys work from home, but like, you can just spend all day in your office and never see anyone. Rinse, repeat. But yeah, I think this Xbox might be my very last console ever. For one thing, everything's coming out on PC now. So there's that. Everything's coming out on PC. Everything. Even Sony got in on the game with stuff like Horizon and Helldivers and things. I just don't need a console. And like with more and more stuff coming to the like cloud streaming as well, if I did get into a situation where my laptop got a little bit older and couldn't run some stuff, I could sign up for a cloud streaming service. I used to use Shadow some years ago, because remember I said my old laptop was crap. I made up the difference there with a subscription to Shadow, which is a great French cloud streaming service, because unlike things like GeForce Now, you get a full PC with Shadow, so it's just Windows, you can run anything on it. And so it was very handy because I could do other stuff, like I could do video rendering and as well as playing games and just anything I needed to do really, and have the power of an actual powerful computer. And I imagine that stuff in the past couple of years, when I've not been using it, has only gotten better and better, I would guess. Maybe I'll get extra Commander XP on this guy. What else? Maybe I'll grab this. So yeah, I could probably just do that. I just don't need a console again. It will be sad to see consoles die off somewhat, but they won't go away completely. If nothing else, we might see them become more like these handhelds, which are super popular these days. I mean, even Xbox, Microsoft are trying to get into it with that ROG Ally or whatever it's called, that kind of handheld. It's an Xbox, everything's an Xbox kind of device. But yeah, it might be a little sad to see the age of having a big old dedicated game box sat in your living room next to your TV going away. It'll be a bit sad, but like if a laptop can play the latest games and not be the craziest most expensive thing, I mean, if all console games come out on PC, why do I even need a console? Anyway, let me read the chat. Sorry. You fully work from home and you only see your colleagues when you go to Tank Fest. Well, I mean, at least if one of them comes into work sick, it won't get you, right? As long as you appropriately... Okay. Oh, that's that guy, yeah. Let's see. The Switch 2 wins the current console war. Yeah, kinda. I feel like the Switch sits in its own very special niche. Like, yes, you're right. In terms of sales and in terms of popularity, the Switch 2 is definitely ahead in terms of, like, consoles, right? But also, there's a lot that it doesn't do. Trying to think my way through this. So, like, you could probably cover all your bases with a Switch 2 and a laptop, or a Switch 2 and one of those, what do they call them? The Steam decks? Is that what they're called? Steam, like something like that, like a handheld PC replacement for running actual PC games and things like that. You could probably cover all your bases as long as you didn't need the highest end super ultra graphics, 17K, 1000 frame rates, blah blah blah. You could probably get away with something like that. But yes, the Switch 2 fills a huge niche there. What's going on here? What's going on here? I pulled out a very high tier tank, even though I am nowhere near back into the skill level required to play it. I just thought it would be fun to pull one out and do terribly. The people that play at these tiers are extremely good at the game, and even when I was at my height of being okay at this game, I don't know, maybe I'd win like 1 in 3 matches or something. Because these guys really know how to pull down or get behind you like this freaking guy has, etc, etc. I'm trying to reverse here so that the guy in front of me can't shoot me, but so that I can shoot the guy around this corner. Nah, he's just going to hunt him on that side. I'll go this way. I mean, we could try and pincer him. I wonder what these people are putting little alerts out for. Like, yes, there's an alert. What's that for? Thing is, I'm guessing people are pinging my location because they're a better player than me and they know something I don't, and they're trying to tell me, hey, you're being an idiot. But I don't know in what way I'm being an idiot. I just know I probably am being an idiot. Oh, their artillery's got me. Alright, well, their artillery's probably over there, so if I get behind here, I'm probably okay-ish. There are a lot of guys on top of us right now. Like, this heavy guy has really moved up. You see what I mean? Like, a lesser player would just have pushed around that corner, but that guy knew to stop and not push round. Doesn't it suck when everyone's way better than you? Yeah, the Switch 1 is pretty old now. But it stood the test of time reasonably well. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't buy one now. But a jolly good little handheld. Go away, artillery! I'm nudging, dodging around. Okay, this guy, is he coming? He's not coming. I get it, you want to kill me. I might back up a little bit here because I just keep getting this guy coming around and around and around. Alright, that didn't go terribly, but then the artillery hit me in the arse. Tell you what, I'll wait here for a sec, see if he pops around again, and then I'll move. Ah! Someone slaughtered him. A sniper tank really rocked up on that guy. Whoa! Look at that! A cook-off! I don't think I've seen a cook-off in this game before. I wonder if that's new. I've seen the top of tanks pop off, but I don't think I've actually seen an ammo cook-off in this game before. Trundle, 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 trundle. Some of these tanks sound so trundly, like they're running on a tiny little motor. Uh-oh. Keep going! Oh, Christ. I'm done for here. Do not shoot me. Alright, now we're in a tough position. Let's hope this isn't one of those destructible buildings. We're about to find out. I think it is. So it seems like the majority of the fight is going on the bottom right-hand side of the map. Okay. Yep, I wasn't parked there. I have at least that much intelligence. There is a sniper that's spotting for them. And he's wiggling about like he's had too much caffeine, but he's better at the game than I am. Yeah, new ammo rack explosions. Turrets pop. I remember seeing the turrets pop in the older version of the game, but yeah, the cook-off stuff is new. Which, it looks great. I am glad that not too much of the game has changed. I don't like change. No, I like things being improved upon and such. But it's nice to come back to a game after 2 years and find that like everything's basically the same. I don't want to move up here because I've got very little health. If I move, that sniper will just see me. He's waiting for us. And then once he sees me, their artillery seems really on the ball as well. So I don't really know what to do here. I'm in a 10. They shouldn't have given me the keys to this thing. What do you think I should do? Yes, you know what, KB, that's a good point. In fact, I will probably only be streaming for another 15 minutes or so. I tried to limit myself to 2 hours. So take care, KB. It's been lovely to see you. It's been great fun. Go make yourself a cup of tea. I have a, you know those giant Sports Direct mugs? I have a huge one of those with a massive cup of tea in it to keep me going for 2 hours. Oh. Alright, let's see. Fun, filthy 888. I'm sorry I thought you were a bot earlier. I wasn't sure when you mentioned the Twitch drops thing and I was like, what is that? Because at first I thought, is that a feature I've not unlocked yet and the bot thinks I have unlocked it? But no, you're a real person. You kind of wish we could see some game crossovers from stuff like Halo, Transformers, Doom. In what? In this game? Because that's a good point. This game doesn't really have crossover stuff the way like World of Warships has stuff. Like they had the Star Trek crossover stuff and they've got all that anime crossover stuff. Whereas I've not seen... Uh-oh. Oh, that guy's behind me. I'm just going to move forwards. I know that the enemy is ahead of me. Oh, see, I knew the enemy was ahead of me, but I also knew if I stayed there, I'd get shot in the arse anyway. That's a shame. Still, at least I knew it was coming. Yeah. I don't tend to mind it because these games are very arcadey. I think if these games were... If this was more of a... God, what's that really serious tank game that people keep telling me I should play? War Thunder? That's the one, right? War Thunder. People always say... Whenever I tell people I play World of Tanks, they're like... Either they're totally cool with it because they're normal people, or they kind of stick their nose up at you a bit and go like, oh no, you should be playing Warframe. It's so much better. That World of Tanks is a game for babies. But this is just a more arcadey game, and it's just different. It's not better or worse. It's just different. So I think the fact that these are arcadey games lend themselves quite well to having a bit of fun with it and bringing in weird stuff like a bog horror or the King Dragon or whatever, you know, or the silly commanders. I've got a zombie commander here somewhere. Whereas maybe that stuff wouldn't fly so much if someone's looking for a more serious tank sim or military sim, you know. What should I pick with the King Dragon? Screw it. I'll just pick my usual, make my stuff penetrate more at distance. That's always a good go-to. I bought this thing for a very stupid reason. If you've ever seen, there's a guy called Sung1 on YouTube, and he's on TikTok and things. Yes, I'll be streaming boats tomorrow at 11 a.m. UK time for 2 hours. So there's a guy on YouTube called Sung1. That's not his username though. I forget what his username is called, but he's this Asian voice actor chap. I mean, he's American, and he does these very funny little shorts. And he has a character that he plays in these shorts. One of them is called King Dragon, and he says King Dragon sends his regards. And I don't know, it was just funny. I saw this tank called King Dragon, and so, I don't know, in my head when I blow someone up, I say King Dragon sends his regards. Look, I'm not a very funny person. But I just had to buy it for that reason, because I thought it would be funny. Man, what's that guy's channel called? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I think his name's Sungwon Cho, maybe? He's been the voice actor in a bunch of stuff. Like, he's done characters in Pokemon games and all kinds of different things. He does really good voices. He was in God of War. I think he played a character in that. One of those guys. He's very good and he's very funny. And I respect him because he got really popular and got like millions of followers by doing his little skits and things. And then he mostly doesn't do them anymore because he doesn't really enjoy doing them all that much. And he mostly just does like food testing videos and things now, or like sharing his like, here's some cool figurines I've got in my collection and things like that. And I respect that the guy just kind of got his following and that just does what he wants to do because it's a side project. His real job is voice acting, you know. I am going to go where I always go on this map, up to this bridge. Because it's always a fun time to go up to this bridge and try to get across it, or oh, I'm terribly sorry there, Mr. Artillery. Or like sniping down from the bridge is fun. So I always race up to the bridge, and oftentimes it looks like we do have a sniper headed towards the bridge. Oftentimes people ignore the bridge and go other ways. It's great fun. Listen, Mr. Heavy Fella, I'm gonna have to let you pass because I need to take my turn off here. Oh wow, a lot of people are going to the bridge. Nice. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing Warships again. A game that I feel I'm better at describing tactics in. Like at the moment, I'm perfectly able to play this game, but I don't necessarily have a perfect like map of what's going on in my head. You know how when you play a game for a while, you get used to the maps and the way people behave and the way things happen and the flow of the game. And you can glance over at the mini-map and stuff and get a good feel for exactly like what's going on and the situational awareness. I don't have that at the moment. It kind of looks like no one is back there. They might be. And also crossing this bridge could be a bit dangerous because you could get flanked from the sides here. I can't see that guy. He's behind a rock. There are these guys down here I should be able to hit, but they can hit me as well. Hello! There we go. I hurt that guy. See, this is what I mean. You can get flanked from either side going across this bridge, which is why I was cautious, shall we say. But it can be great fun. It can be great fun. Can we spot one of these guys? Yeah, you go for it, sniper. They'll shoot at you and not me. Oh, they've all left. Good. Let's trundle across here. Sounds like I've got a little moped motor in the tank. Alright, we need to get down. See the bottom left of the map? They are really pushing down there. It would be great to be able to flank them and help out to some degree. Oh, just went over his head. 10-second reload time, man. Thanks, buddy. You can't blame him. He needs to stay in cover. Ah, man. Should I push forward a little bit? They've probably moved back far enough now. Ah, come on! This game would be so much easier with a keyboard and a mouse, but I like my controller. I worry that that's the sniper. I worry the sniper's come back around. Oh, there we go. We were getting hit by someone. I was concerned there. I was like, I've been visible and pointed at for far too long for it to just be that scout. Yeah, one of them snipers might have pushed up. And look at that, we're getting hit up there as well. Maybe I can be more helpful going over here and going to the right. I don't know where I can be most useful. I am just a medium tank. A little babby medium tank. Oh, there's only... Okay, so that we only have a scout here now. What's the button to tell him to fall back? If he falls back this way, I can start hitting them on the side. Oh, okay. I'm going to be hitting... I kind of have to wiggle down a bit because my turret doesn't go low enough to really hit these guys. So I got to wiggle down the hill. I think my sniper friend is busy looking the other way. I won't be able to kill these guys. There's too many of them coming around the corner. But I'll get a hit. Okay, there goes one of them. But now I have to fall back. And make it harder for them to hit me. But that was fun! This was a fun stream to watch. Oh, thanks. Well, it was a fun stream to do as well. This is always really hard, trying to lean down here without actually falling. Oh, I missed. God damn it. Alright, he's swinging around that way. You know what? Screw it. Oh. My buddy needs help. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm trundling. Stay alive, buddy. Oh, this guy's winning, though. Oh, he's doing alright. There you go. There you go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's not looking good for you, though. You're getting slammed. What the hell? Their artillery moved up. Alright, screw it. Let's fix my track and go for it. This is a good game, I think. Good game, guys. GG. I wonder if he can hit me or if his gun's going over me. Best I can do at this point is just have a go at screwing people up. You wouldn't shoot a king dragon now, would you? Oh, he would. Ah, well, you know, we did all right in that game. We got 3 tanks. All right, let's have one more match in something fun, and then I'll call it for the day. I wonder what I should pull out. I often go to like my Minutemen. You know what? At the very start of this stream, I pulled out a really nippy, fast, like high-paced, fun tank that I have a good time in, and found out that it was all bots on both teams. No one was playing the game at that time of the morning, I guess. And trying to... Thank you for the follow, Tanya. I want to pronounce your full name. Takukta. Takukta Tanya. I do apologise if I'm butchering the pronunciation. Thanks for the follow. Now I'm up to 13 followers, which I feel like that's a bad sign. That's an unlucky number, especially approaching Halloween. All right, let's pull this tank out. It's a 2, so it may just be that a lot of people don't play the low tier stuff, but this tank is OP. They really should nerf it, but I don't want them to, because this is my feel-good tank. This is the tank I pull out. Like, if I've been doing really badly and I just need an easy win, this is what I pull out. Boys can be annoying. I'll be around for some streams. Boys can be annoying. Where did that come from? Were we talking about boys? By the way, my name on here is my Xbox name, by the way. Also, I mean boys, not boys, bots. Fair enough. Bots can... Yeah, bots can be annoying. I don't mind the bots necessarily. I actually... before I knew that they throw bots in to make up the numbers sometimes, I thought they were all real people. I just thought I kept running into the same people over and over again in matchmaking, and sometimes I thought they were my favourite players on my team because they generally have your back and actually listen to like communications and communicate really well with you and stuff, whereas real players often kind of, you know, lone ranger it and do weird stuff. So they were like really weirdly wholesome, and then I found out they were bots. Oh yeah. Autocorrect, man. You're gonna commit a rogue. Let's have a look here. So, like, number 1 BAM fan and load-bearing tank. There's a barn. They're bots. So we've got a mix of... There are some real players, but there are definitely like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 7 bots across both teams. But anyway, this tank is overpowered, and they shouldn't have given it to me. It's fast, it's got a very powerful gun. Yeah, it can get messed up. You definitely have to pick your battles, but you can really mess the enemy up in this tank. See what I mean? Although that wasn't a decisive engagement. Once I get reloaded here... Wow, my buddy is... Oh, a Steadfast. Yeah, my buddy, the Steadfast. Steadfast is a really good tank. Steadfast is one of the tanks that I would be scared about going up against if I were in this tank, because I can't really penetrate a Steadfast. Oh, here's one of those AIs. I can hurt him. It's just pretty slow because he's a medium tank, so I'll just fall back a little bit. It is less fun to kill an AI bot. It's more fun to fight real people. This guy is also a bot. Oh, come on, where are the real players? Must be the time of day. I also have this tank kitted out to be pretty good at ramming damage, which I can't really demonstrate here because I'm so close to these guys, but I've got it kitted out to be pretty good at ramming. This is a real person! Oh, come on, I was going to ram him! Alright, fine, you take him on, Steadfast. You will slaughter him. I love the Steadfast. See what I mean? That was a bot doing that little communication there. Oh, an enemy Steadfast. Okay, no wonder he's the last player. They're just really sturdy little tier 2 tanks. Our guys will have this guy dead before I get there, right? Yeah. Okay, that's... Yeah, at least one of them is a real player. But yes, the Steadfast is a good tank. I don't have one, I don't think. I think it's a premium tank, and and like they're not always on sale. I probably wouldn't bother buying it just because I have this tank for this tier that I enjoy playing. This guy is doomed. Doomed! I will try and come in and help out. There we go. It was easy enough. Yeah, so my friend and I, when he used to play the game with me a lot, we'd both have this tank and we'd roll through a map and just destroy the enemy in it. It's such a feel-good thing. Is the game more balanced? Is that why I'm worse? There you go, I came second. And obviously the Steadfast came first. He is pretty good. They could have done a better job with that commander picture. It's just kind of cut on the edges there. I feel like they could have filled him out a bit. Or maybe put a fade on or something. That would have looked good. Anyway. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? You know what I should do? I should raid another channel. Let me see if I can... yeah, this tank is just like a freaking... It's like an A10 Warthog on tracks. Let's see if we can wrap it up. What I'm going to do is I have a little outro that I like to play. So I'll play the outro and then I'll hit the raid button is what I'll do. Let's get this raid thing ready, because I like to support other people as well. Now, I've only done this once. I'm new to streaming. So let's see if we look for... Say we're looking by category. World of Tanks console. We'll find someone who doesn't have many viewers, hopefully. Sort by... How do I sort? Let's get rid of the filter. Sort by viewers, low to high, because it's nice to bring people in, and our drops are enabled on all of these. I know you guys were interested in that. Let me look at the chat here. Oh, you're new yourself as well, are you? Yeah, it's a good platform. What have we got here? Someone English who is monster mashing. What is he? I'm just making sure he's got a mic. A lot of people play these games and very silent, which is less fun. Okay, maybe someone else. What about this guy? I'm committing such a crime here by going quiet. I want to pick someone, if I'm sending my viewers that way, I want to pick someone who's like, you know, really fun and engaging. What about this person? I don't think they're speaking English. does say English. It's weird. It does say English. Okay. This guy. Oh, yeah, here we go. This guy seems pretty cool. All right. Make sure you look into drops yourself. They can give a lot of rewards. Oh, they give... Okay. Yeah, I should look into that. Yeah. I like to pull up a stream now that I'm actually watching this, using this platform. I like to pull up like random people's streams and just like hang out and chat with them and be engaging and stuff. All right, so what I'm going to do is play my stupid, ridiculous little intro, and then I will I'll hit the raid button. So I will be back tomorrow with World of Warships at 11 a.m. UK time. Thanks for joining me. I've had so much fun. I really have. It's been really nice to hang out with you guys. And it looks like the person I'm going to be raiding seems engaging. I've only been watching for 30 seconds. So, all right. Where's the button? Where's the button? This would have worked really well if the raid thing worked properly. I clicked on raid, and it seems like it's... I don't know what it's doing. It's grayed out. I have the option to cancel raid, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe it's giving them the option to allow it or not allow it. Is that a thing? I hit raid and nothing's happening. It just says cancel raid. What am I doing wrong here, guys? People who know how the raids work. What's the deal with this? I'm waiting to see if anything changes. Ooh, this is bizarre. Let me try that again. Search. Start raid. Just does nothing. Maybe this guy doesn't allow raids or something? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm so confused. But I'm new to this. Yeah, so when I click raid, that button grays out, and then it says that you can cancel the raid. But nothing. Maybe I'll try raiding someone else. That's a shame. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work. Okay, I'll try someone else. I just wanted to do something nice at the end of a stream, you know, to help someone else out. But apparently I'm not allowed. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. I have done a raid before, so I know it totally works for me. It's not like I'm not allowed to do it or anything. Wow, this guy has a lot of viewers. What about this guy? Is this guy... I'll try this guy. Yeah, let's do this guy. He's got a webcam and everything. Okay, does this one work? Oh, this one's working. Right, thanks, guys. I'm going to hit raid.